The Steducentre Grade 3 2014 A&A Exam English Review. Questions 1 to 6. Read the story and then answer the questions 1 to 6. I am thirsty, Ant said aloud. Why don't you get a drink of water from the river? Cooed Dove from a nearby tree in the forest. Just be careful. Don't fall in. Anne ran to the river and began to drink. Suddenly, a strong wind blew Ant into the water. Help! Cried Ant. I'm drowning. Dove knew that he had to act quickly to save Ant. Dove broke a twig from the tree. Dove flew over the river and dropped the twig into the water. Ant climbed onto the twig and floated safely to dry land. 2 days later, Ant saw a hunter setting up a trap to catch Dove. Ant knew that he had to act quickly to save Dove, so he crawled up to the hunter's leg and bit his ankle. Ouch! Cried the hunter. Dove heard the hunter and flew away to hide safely in the tree. Questions 1 to 6. 1. Write a title or name for the story. 2. Circle the letter next to the correct answer. The main characters in the story are the A. Ant and elephant, B. Ant and mouse, C. Ant and dove, D. Ant and baby. 3. Place a cross in the box next to the correct answer. Ant and Dove lived in a mountain, a forest, a house, or a nest. 4. Show the correct order of events in the story. Number the sentences 1 to 4 in the boxes to show the correct order. Why don't you get a drink of water from the river? Dove flew over the river and dropped the twig. Help! Cried Ant. I'm drowning. I'm thirsty, said Ant. 5. Why did Ant bite the hunter's ankle? Ant bit the hunter's ankle because... 6. In your opinion, do you think that Ant and Dove became friends? Why? I think that Ant and Dove... Question 4. The correct order. I'm thirsty, Ant said aloud. Why don't you get a drink of water from the river? Help! Cried Ant. I'm drowning. Dove then flew over the river and dropped the twig into the water. The answers for questions 1 to 6. 1. The Ant and Dove. 2. The main characters in the story are the C, Ant and Dove. 3. Ant and Dove lived in a forest. 4. Number the sentences to show the correct order. The correct order is 2, 4, 3, 1, and it reads, I am thirsty, said Ant. Why don't you get a drink of water from the river? Help! Cried Ant. I'm drowning. And Dove flew over the river and dropped the twig. 5. Ant bit the hunter's ankle because he wanted to save Dove. 6. I think that Ant and Dove became friends because they saved each other. Definitions. An opinion is one's interpretation of an element of life based upon individual experience. It is not to be feared, it is not to be battled, it is not to be destroyed. It is not right, it is not wrong, it is just allowed to be. The title of the story. The title of the story usually provides the reader with a hint or clue of what the story will be about. Most of the time, the title appears in the initial page of the story. The title is usually written in bigger letters. Because, the reason why. Questions 7. Look at the advertisement and complete 7.1 and 7.2. 7.1. Circle the letter next to the correct answer. The little pet shop is advertising A. Sweets for sale. B. Clothes for sale. C. Pets for sale. D. Food for sale. 7.2. Place a cross in the box next to the correct answer. The little pet shop does not sell monkeys, rabbits, cats, fish. The correct answers are 7.1. The little pet shop is advertising C. Pets for sale. 7.2. The correct answer is the little pet shop does not sell monkeys. Question 8. Read 8.1. An adjective describes people or things. Circle the two adjectives in the sentence. The big elephant squirts water on the naughty monkey. 8.2. A noun is a naming word. Circle the two nouns in the sentence. We are going to the zoo and the museum. 8.3. A conjunction is a joining word. Circle the conjunction in each of the sentences. A. Ants like sweet things and they also like water. B. Squirrels like nuts but they do not like bananas. Parts of speech. Nouns. A noun is the name of a person, place, thing, or idea. Pronouns. A pronoun takes the place of a noun in a sentence. Verbs. Verbs tell us what an action someone or something is doing or expresses a state of being. Adjectives. An adjective describes a noun or a pronoun. It tells us what kind, how many, or which one. Articles. The words a, an, and the are special adjectives called articles. An article is used before a noun. Adverbs. An adverb describes a verb, adjective, or adverb. It tells how, when, where, or to what extent. Prepositions. A preposition describes a relationship between a noun or pronoun and another word in the sentence. Conjunctions. A conjunction joins words or phrases in a sentence. Interjections. An interjection is a word or phrase that expresses strong feeling or emotion. Question 8, 8.1. The two adjectives are big and naughty. 8.2. The two nouns are zoo and museum. 8.3. The joining words in the sentences. A, it's and for B, it's but. Question 9. Rewrite the sentences in the question 9.1 present tense. The monkeys climbed the tall banana trees. Question 9.2 present tense. The hungry lion roared at the tiny mouse. Question 9. Rewrite the sentences in the 9.1 present tense. The monkeys climbed the tall banana trees. Answer. The monkeys are climbing the tall banana trees. Question 9.2 present tense. The hungry lion roared at the tiny mouse. The answer. The hungry lion roars at the tiny mouse. Question 9.3 past tense. The cheetah chases the springbok. Question 9.4 past tense. Uncle Tom opens the boot of his car. Question 9.3 past tense. The cheetah chases the springbok. Answer. The cheetah chased the springbok. Question 9.4 past tense. Uncle Tom opens the boot of his car. Answer. Uncle Tom opened the boot of his car. Tenses. Simple past tense. The definition. Simple past tense is used to indicate those actions which began in the past time and also got over in the past time. Simple present tense, the definition. Simple present tense is used to say general statements of fact, express habitual or everyday activity. Question 10. Look at the pictures and fill in the words using the correct diagraphs. Question 10.1. Kay likes to take her pet what for a walk? Question 10.2. When you drive too fast, you will what into the wall? Question 10.3. Lisa has a pet what? Question 10. Look at the pictures and fill in the missing words using the correct diagraphs. 10.1. Kay likes to take her pet goat for a walk. 10.2. When you drive too fast, you will crash into the wall. 10.3. Lisa has a pet snake. Thank you for watching the Steducentre, turning ordinary learners into extraordinary leaders.